From hip-hop royalty to facing federal charges, Sean Diddy Combs' story is no longer just about music and mogul status, it's now a tale of scandal, lawsuits, and a public fall from grace. What happened to the man once known as the king of the entertainment world? Buckle up, because this is a ride you won't believe. The Cassie lawsuit, the beginning of a storm. The catalyst for Combs' public unraveling began with a lawsuit filed by his former partner, singer and actress Cassie Ventura, in late 2023. Cassie, who had been in a highly publicized and on-again off-again relationship with Combs for over a decade, took legal action accusing him of various horrific crimes. The accusations included rape, sex trafficking, and physical abuse throughout the relationship, alongside claims of coercion, intimidation, and emotional manipulation. What made the case particularly disturbing were the claims of a pattern of control and threats made against Cassie, which allegedly extended beyond their personal relationship and into the professional realm. The lawsuit not only included serious allegations but also indicated the possibility of a larger network of abuse, suggesting that Combs had exploited his power in various ways over the years. Despite the severity of these claims, the lawsuit was settled relatively quickly. Within a date of filing, a settlement was reached, which prevented further public details from surfacing. However, the damage had already been done. The news broke across various media outlets, leading to an outpouring of commentary and sparking public interest in the potential scope of these allegations. This case, while settled, opened a Pandora's box that would later be filled with more disturbing revelations. The torrent of additional allegations. Once the Cassie case made headlines, more victims began to come forward. The floodgates opened to numerous allegations from other individuals, both men and women, who claimed to have been harmed or manipulated by Combs in various ways over the years. While many of these individuals were not as high profile as Cassie, their stories shared unsettling commonalities. Accusations of being coerced into sex, exploitation in exchange for career advancement, and claims of drug-facilitated sexual assault. These new revelations painted a chilling picture of Combs' alleged behavior behind the scenes, a pattern of abuse and manipulation. In late 2024, attorney Tony Busby, known for representing high-profile clients, began speaking out, revealing plans to file up to 120 additional lawsuits against the mogul. The lawsuits were expected to include claims from both men and women, some of whom were reportedly minors at the time of the alleged incidents. The fact that these lawsuits came from individuals who had worked with Combs in various capacities, ranging from employees to associates, further bolstered the allegations. As more voices added their accounts, the public's perception of Combs took a sharp turn. What was once a respected figure in the entertainment industry was now seen as a symbol of abuse and exploitation. The federal investigation and arrest. In the wake of the multiple allegations, authorities began to take a deeper look into Combs' activities. In September 2024, the legal situation took a more serious turn when Combs was arrested in Manhattan. He was charged with federal offenses including sex trafficking, racketeering, and transporting individuals for purposes of prostitution. The charges indicated that the accusations against him were not just isolated incidents, but part of a broader and more disturbing network of exploitation. Federal agents raided Combs' multiple properties, including those in Los Angeles and Miami, searching for evidence to support the allegations. Among the items seized were over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricants, items that were allegedly used during freak-offs, bizarre, and extravagant parties organized by Combs in the past, now under heavy scrutiny for their connection to the sex trafficking and exploitation claims. The arrest of a high-profile celebrity like Combs was significant, not only for the severity of the allegations but also for the shockwaves it sent through the entertainment industry. This marked the beginning of a very public and ongoing legal battle, with Combs' career and legacy hanging in the balance. The legal battle, defamation, lawsuits, and ongoing courtroom drama. Combs' legal struggles show no signs of slowing down. As of early 2025, the music mogul remains incarcerated at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, awaiting a high-profile trial scheduled for later this year. His legal team has faced several significant challenges, including the withdrawal of one of his defense attorneys, who cited an inability to continue representing him due to the complexity and scale of the case. These developments reflect the overwhelming nature of the allegations Combs faces, which range from sex trafficking and abuse to other criminal charges that have rocked his once unassailable public image. In addition to battling severe criminal charges, Combs has raised the stakes by filing multiple defamation lawsuits in an effort to defend his name. One of the more notable legal battles involves NBC Universal, Peacock, and Ample Entertainment over the documentary Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy. Combs claims the documentary misrepresents his character and includes defamatory statements that tarnish his reputation even further. These lawsuits signal that the mogul is willing to fight back against what he perceives as a deliberate smear campaign, attempting to preserve his legacy at all costs. However, the mounting legal costs, coupled with the negative press surrounding his name, are starting to take a toll. Once considered a powerful and influential figure in the entertainment industry, Combs now finds himself increasingly alienated from the very world that made him a star. High-profile events, such as the Met Gala, have distanced themselves from him, and music streaming platforms have started removing his past works, signaling a major blow to his career. What once seemed like an indestructible empire is now teetering on the edge of collapse as the fallout from his legal troubles continues to unfold. Public perception. A fallen star. Once the epitome of luxury, power, and influence, Combs' public image has been irrevocably damaged. He went from being hailed as a visionary mogul to being viewed by many as a symbol of exploitation and abuse. The freak-offs, lavish parties that once epitomized his high society status are now linked to the darker accusations that have emerged. These events, once seen as exclusive gatherings of the elite, have become a focal point for the allegations against him. It's a dramatic reversal of fortune, overshadowing his past achievements in music, fashion, and business. The impact of these legal battles has extended far beyond Combs' reputation. It has rippled through his business empire. His lucrative partnership with Ciroc Vodka, once a hallmark of his success, has come under scrutiny by both investors and business associates. The potential fallout from these legal woes is evident, with Combs facing questions about the future of his empire. Revolt TV, the media network he founded, has seen a drop in viewership, and the fate of his fashion line, Scene John, is uncertain as the allegations continue to pile up. What was once a legacy built on ambition, drive, and success is now being overshadowed by accusations and legal battles. For many, Combs' story serves as a sobering reminder of how quickly fortunes can change. Once considered an untouchable mogul in the entertainment world, he now faces a future in which his career and reputation are hanging by a thread. As the lawsuits, criminal charges, and public backlash continue to unfold, Combs' legacy is being redefined no longer as the powerful mogul, but as a figure whose alleged misdeeds now cast a long shadow over everything he achieved. And there you have it, the rise, fall, and ongoing legal drama of Diddy. It's a story that's still unfolding, and we'll be here to keep you updated on all the latest developments. If you found this video interesting and want to stay in the loop with more juicy celebrity stories and breaking news, don't forget to hit that like button. And hey, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Trust us, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.